Hey Yinz guys, it's Melanie, and today we are going to try to make minions out of socks. I can't sew, so let's try this. This video is a collaboration with WikiHow.com, which is where I'm following the instructions. If you would like to see them step by step, I will link it below for you guys. So this calls for a yellow sock and a blue sock, and if you're like me, you don't have those things. So these are literally my son's socks. I just got him a whole pack of white socks, and I colored them with permanent marker. Or you can use paint, or you can dye them, I'm sure. But yeah, I looked at my Dollar Tree thinking they would have something. I looked at the dollar store as well, and I could not find anything. So hopefully this works. Alright, so you're going to need a yellow sock. You're going to need a blue sock. This is supposed to be banana yellow, not bright yellow. Oops. You're going to need some stuffing, obviously. You're going to need a needle and thread. This is from Dollar Tree. You're going to need scissors to cut things. And then you'll need some googly eyes. I think these are also from Dollar Tree. Then you'll need some yarn. I don't have any yarn, but I have string, black string. So I think that should work just as well. Then you need black buttons. I also don't have black buttons, but I have these black beads. I think they're going to work just as well also. Then I need the black gray felt. So I have some felt right here, black yarn, and then some fabric glue. I have this glue right here because I'm out of fabric glue. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to use hot glue, to be honest. So let's see if this works. Are you guys ready? Let's try this. Okay, so step number 1 says to take the yellow sock and put it out flat, and then cut right before the heel to okay. So yes, can you see? Okay, so let me back you guys up a little bit. Okay, so then it says to fill this with stuffing and then sew it shut. So I have some stuffing. It's pretty inexpensive at the craft store. I usually just have it around, you know, for like little projects and stuff. Although I don't normally have around yellow socks, but you know. So then the next step is to sew this bottom shut. So, let's attempt this because I'm not the best sewer. Why can't I just hot glue this? I'd rather, but for sake of instructions, I'm going to try to sew it. So, there's that. Here are my needles. Let's thread this needle. Alright, so anyway, I know how to thread a needle. I should say that. This is threaded. It goes like partway down. And then I'm going to knot the end so that it catches. Fun fact, I learned how to kind of sew in Girl Scouts when I was younger. I always joke around and say I learned how to, the only thing I learned how to do in Jello shots was, or in Jello shots, yeah. In Girl Scouts was make Jello shots and booty dance because we didn't make alcoholic Jello shots, but we made Jello shots and we danced and shook our booties. And I learned that in Girl Scouts actually. But I guess I did kind of learn how to sew in Girl Scouts. Not really. I'm not really good at it. But good enough to make this project. I would rather just glue it though. But for the sake of what the directions say, let's sew this up and sew it together. Are you guys getting this? And is it focusing itself? Hopefully, yes. I don't know if I'm supposed to sew it directly across or do the pinching motion. So I'm just going to do it the way I think makes sense. Bring this into the center. Poke myself in the finger. You guys, ouch. I think I would rather glue this. So if you're making this at home, this can totally be a no-sew project. Completely. Alright, let's finish this up. Alright, so here's my little guy all sewn up. So then the next directions on WikiHow say that I'm no longer on WikiHow. Alright, they say to something to do with the blue sock. You guys, this is horrible. Okay. I should be more prepared. Okay. Cut the toe off of the blue sock And then it says to make like little shirt hole guy things. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so the first thing to do is back up the camera. The first thing to do is cut the toe off of the blue sock. The mainframe. Like so. So then you cut 2 half circles out of each side. So kind of, you guys in frame here? Okay, go in, make a little half circle, and then on the other side. All right. I think it should look like this. Okay, so it says the next step is to put the overalls on your Minion and to secure with fabric glue. I just have regular glue, so we're going to try that. Hot glue would probably be the best for this whole entire project. I think this should have had little thingies here. But anyway, here we go. Let's glue him down. Where is the glue? Glue. Glue him down. Are you guys ready? Let's attempt this. See if this works. I can't get it out of the bag. Let's try again. Alright, so I think this is a success. Is he supposed to have so much dangling down on the bottom? We shall see. So the next thing is to sew the arms together and stuff them, which means that you have to make little skinny rectangles out of the yellow sock, and I don't have any enough yellow sock left, so I'm not really sure. That wasn't part of the instructions. What do I do? What do I do? So I'm going to take this, which is it's a different color, but it's all I have because it didn't say anything about more yellow. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'm going to cut little rectangles out and attempt to sew them together to make little Minion arms. And I hope that this works because this is obviously a different color than my Minion. This is going to look like crap. But you guys know what? I actually already recorded this video before, and guess what? It didn't turn out so well. So we're trying again. And I'm still failing. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm assuming they want you to actually stitch it well with some stuffing. I say use hot glue, guys. Hot glue would be so much easier. So anyways, let's knot this off. This is what we got. The next step is to cut and draw feet like this, but I don't think I want mine to have feet. But if you would cut a rectangle out and then sew it. But I don't think mine is going to be able to use feet because it's the wobbly. I don't understand. So anyway, you can use what's left of your sock. You can use another sock. You can use felt. Do whatever you want. The finished product on this one doesn't show, so I'm just going to go ahead, and it says to stitch the arms and feet onto the body. So, yes, I guess you would just take and place them where they would need to be, like here, and then take your needle and thread, if I can find it, and sew it on, or, I mean, just use hot glue. I feel like this is not a need to sew project. Alright, so this little guy, I'm just going to cheat actually. I'm not going to sew them on. I'm going to knot this and just have him on by a knot so his little arms are movable. Let's try this. Alrighty, so here's my little guy. Alright, next step is, let's see. Alright, your next step is to decorate the overalls, meaning you want to put the little buttons on, or if you want to make a little overall pouch, things of that nature. I don't necessarily think that this type of glue is going to stick it on, but we're going to try to make him a little overall pouch. I'm going to take this marker right here. Can you even see him? No? Okay. So let's take and make him a little overall pouch. I'm sure you can make a little pouch and glue it on, but you know, like this. And then I'm going to take and glue on these little buttons. We're going to try anyway. The next step is to take gray felt. I'm going to take black felt because I feel like that's more true to the color of their goggles. And then you're going to take your googly eyes, 1 or 2, depending on what kind of Minion you're making. I feel like with this little guy, I'm going to use one eye because he is a smaller minion because I used smaller socks. And then you want to cut out a circle that is big enough to be a minion goggle around his eye. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to cut a circle. Cut, 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 cut. That is big enough to be a goggle around his eyeball, even though I totally just said that. Like how my fingers are turning blue because I used a magic marker. It is what it is, you guys. Anyway, alright, so I'm just going to take this. Can you guys see this? I'm a hot mess. And I'm just going to trim it and make it look like an actual circle. Ta-di-da! Then you want to take this. Where is it? Should I zoom in? Yes. Alright, so then you want to do this, and you want to glue. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Glue. Yes, this is wood glue, guys. I am like redoing my office, and everything is everywhere but where it should be. But anyway, I'm going to take this and glue. Focus. 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 Not going to focus. I'm going to glue the eye onto the goggle like this. You can also probably draw this on depending on how creative you want to be. So then it looks like this. So then you just want to glue that onto your minion. He looks like a bandit. He looks like I should trim him up. Can you guys see this? I need to trim it up. The next step before you glue the eye on is actually to take a ribbon or felt or whatever and wrap it around your little guy and glue it down. And then after, take your eyeball and glue it on top so that way it looks like little minion goggles, kind of. Got it? Yes. Alright. So the last step is to attach pieces of string to his head. You can use felt, you can use string, you can use yarn. I am having a hard time with this glue, so I'm going to go ahead and use this because I think it would turn out for the best for me, like this. See, it works perfectly fine. But again, it would look way cuter if you used yarn, only I don't have black yarn. Black string would work, but I feel like it wouldn't work with the banner. So this is what I got. You need to add like a mouth. We add him a crooked little smile there. Super cute, right? But yeah, I would just hot glue everything. But I think this minion is a girl. Can it be a girl? Because it's got like this dress going on. I don't know. I think he or she is super cute. Or maybe, you know, it's a he that likes to wear a dress. Or you can like sew this together or tuck it in and then yeah. But anyway, I like it as a girl and I cannot wait to show my son. Alright guys, here he is, and if you haven't seen it, I did another video with WikiHow where I made this cute little guy out of a toilet paper roll and some newspaper and some tape and things like that. He's still going strong, and that is it for the video. Thank you to WikiHow for collaborating with me in this video. If you're wondering, my desk used to be a door. That's what that is. Anyway, I super duper appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. It means the world to me. Please subscribe for DIYs and mommy stuff and traveling videos and, you know, reviews, things like that every single week. It means the world to me. Bye, y'all. Love Yinz.